Hey, look at that. I was muted. You guys didn't hear any of that. Good job, me. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back. It is I, Brannock. And to say everything I just said again, congratulations. I have now climbed up to Gold 2. Yippee, good job, me. And we're trying to climb to Grandmaster because that is what I decided that we're going to be doing today. As you can see, I have caved in and I did the Matrix nope, wrong thing. The logistics? Yeah. So, I signed the Matrix contract just because it gives a boost to these, gives some stuff, and it also gives access to Inferno. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be playing this game enough that I want the double rewards and all that, so why not? And then also just the accumulated rewards you get down here, because I had like 6,000 in storage. And to that point, I then went ahead and bought Stellaris and have been playing around with it just a little bit. But, anywho, saying all that to say, we're going to be playing the game, finally, woohoo! Anywho, so look, to the point, let's go.
Ready to strike.
Sinkhole, huh?
Panaka.
Sure, we'll play Inferno Sinkhole. Why not?
Ready to strike.
What's the worst that can happen?
Hurricane. Ready to strike.
Okay, so for those who don't know, so with Inferno here, you have the charge splitter, and basically, if you look here, it has this shotgun mode that is just, it does when you fire left and right, and then also has a charged mode that you can do by charging it up, and it's sort of one of those deals with the way the game overall works. You're better off just using the charge shot most of the time. However, if someone does manage to get close to you, especially if that someone is welking, you are very much better off, blasting them with the shotgun mode. That way you can get a good spread on them. And the more, obviously, it's a shotgun, so the more pellets to hit it, the more damage you're going to do, etc., etc. Alright. Let's go.
Capturing the nodes recovers abnormal mining data in the sinkhole. Recover data before windrose destroys the mine.
And the other two features we have are multi-target laser, single-target laser, and hey, give me energy back button. Huh. We don't have a stego?
Inferno.
Interesting.
Off we go.
Maybe should have had a stego.
Inferno.
Oh well.
About to lay down a barrage.
Objective.
It's probably fine.
And gain control of the sinkhole. Fire control system unlocked.
Hey look, an enemy Inferno.
Node A activates in 10 seconds.
try and hide up there all you like. I still see you. Bro, what are you doing?
Tricera, holding down the front.
That's not good. Well, should just capture it. I done figured I was gonna have allies come back and help me, but they did not. This is one of the problems that Inferno has, is that you just get to a point where you ain't got no shots that you can really be using, and then it leads you to situations like that where you kind of just gotta sit there and die.
Inferno.
Which is another part of the reason why it's better to
Fire control system unlocked.
charge it up, because you do bigger burst of damage, but you also can save yourself from running out of energy quite so easily.
Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire.
Oh, hey, look at that. My rock's gone. I didn't know that was destructible.
Node A captured.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to fight with the teams since they aren't really fighting with me. Alright, let's get over here.
Enemy down. Fire Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire. Assist. Node B captured. Assist.
Ow! Ow, crud.
Insufficient energy output.
Also, for those who don't know, you can stand here on top of these crystals and get energy back. You don't like me.
Fire from behind. Unavailable. Energy low. Insufficient engine output.
Where you go?
Energy low. Enemy down.
What you get?
Node B captured by enemy.
Yep. Back up I go. Hop, hop, hop.
Victory!
Well, he definitely didn't get MVP for that, but, you know, we'll see. Yeah, definitely not with a 7.8 I didn't.
MVP. Pinaka delivering justice and salvation.
I managed to get top assault though, so there's that. Give out the kudos. Wow, I was worst on the team, but had top assault. I'm not entirely sure how to read that. I guess it means I was focusing too much on damage and not enough on... Like, I was defending it though, so... Eh. It is what it is. Again. Alright, where we at?
Sky Raider, ready to strike.
Observatory.
Murakami, ready to strike. Panther, ready to strike. Welkin, ready to strike.
I think I'd rather play Hurricane for that.
Hurricane, ready to strike. Pilot proceeding on board. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable.
There we go.
At the observatory. Extractors will speed up if not dismantled in time, causing contamination. Reach the target number of dismantled units to halt their plan.
Hurricane. Off we go. Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Optical camo objective. Dismantle chlorite extractors. Fire control system unlocked.
Welking, you boxed me.
Chlorite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Energy low. Stabilize chlorite extractor deployed. Chlorite extractor dismantled. Assist. Shield offline.
I was hoping you'd last longer.
Chlorite extractor deployed in energy low. Chlorite extractor deployed. Chlorite extractor deployed in 10 seconds. Shield online.
let's head over to A.
Shield online. Weapon not ready. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Narukami, moving in to provide cover.
Chloride extractor deployed.
Well, this isn't good for me.
Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
And my face.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
I swear, Welkings really do be my worst enemy in this entire game, no matter who and or what I play.
Fire.
Optical camo drones. Fire control system unlocked. Chloride extractor dismantled by enemy. Energy low. Stabilizing.
Set to disrupt enemy defense.
Assist. Weapon not ready.
Diving into ambush.
Assist. Chloride extractor dismantled by enemy.
Gosh dang it, yes, come on.
Deploys in 10 seconds.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Chloride extractor deployed. Shield online. Dismantling chloride extractor. Stratum shatterer display. Extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
I don't think he lagged me.
Initiating ejection.
Perhaps he was rather upsetty spaghetti with me. Like, excuse me, that was our chloride extractor together. I'm like, no, it is mine.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Finders keepers, me.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Optical camera.
B.
Offline fire control system unlocked. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Weapon not ready. Assist. Chloride extractor deploys insufficient engine output. Energy low.
Hang on, Panther.
By enemy.
Really? You guys know you can fucking attack them and interrupt their dismantling process, right?
Stabilizing. Weapon not ready. Large chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds.
Alright, y'all got that.
Assist. Large chloride extractor deploys. Energy low.
Bet they already got someone over there on it.
Large stratum shatter.
Yeah, shocker.
Energy low.
This isn't a team deathmatch, it's objective-based gameplay.
Energy low. Shield online. Assist. Energy low. Not ready. Chloride extractor deploys insufficient. Assist. Chloride extractor deployed. Weapon not chloride extractor deployed.
I already got someone over there, probably. Well, I don't know, there's Sky Raiders here. This person I was worried about having.
Extractor dismantled by enemy. Offline. Battle ends in 180 seconds. Shield online. Assist. Assist. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Chloride extractor deployed. Enemy down. Dismantling chloride extractor. Chloride extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Shield offline. Chloride extractor deployed.
You know what? They're gonna need me over here more.
Assist. Shield online. Chloride.
Oh, thank God. I thought we lost. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted any time trying to take out the Falcon. That thing. That, I would have been so upset with myself if we'd lost because of that.
MVP.
Sky Raider will bomb them to smithereens.
Wow, our Welking took just as much damage as I did. More, actually. No, come get that triple. Juicy, juicy. But hey, 13 assists, pretty pretty good. Yeah, gold one, let's go! Alright, give me just 1 second here. That'll be. Oh lord. I'll be right back. And true to my word, I am in fact right back. Alrighty. Let me do just one little thing here. Again. And then, I actually don't know where Grandmaster lies within this hierarchy, like, ranking chart. Let's see. Mecha Break. Ranked. Mecha Break ranks, that'll work. Alright, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master, Grandmaster, General Champion, and Indestructible. I didn't know there was that many of them, but okie dokie. So yeah, Grandmaster might be unrealistic goal for today. Depends on how many matches we win. But now I want to shoot for Indestructible, because I know that it exists. But anyway, so to finish going over what I was saying earlier. So, right, this is the wrong striker. Anyway, that's what I was going over something earlier. So, your splitters, the beam emitters are your multi-target ones. You can target like up to 12 dudes at a time, I think it is. So, you know, especially good in Moshmok, where there's like the only time you'll ever actually need to target 12 things. And then the other one is that focused emitter that you saw.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Escort the payload along the route to the launch site.
I don't know, I even noticed that I got queued, I'll be honest with you.
Make sure to reach the destination before the enemy.
Inferno. Off we go.
Oh well.
Objective. Activate signal consoles and guide payload to destination.
What the fuck is sand going back here for?
Fire from multiple console activates in 20 seconds. Fire from multiple sides.
Yeah, no kidding. Ow.
I'll be the end of you.
Enemy payload is swiftly advancing.
Okay.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Well, that went poorly.
Double kill. Ready for deployment.
It's actually the first time I've not been on the side to get their thing moving first, somehow or another.
Optical camera phone will soon go off. Fire control system unlocked.
These people are relentless. Defend the payload.
That's annoying.
Energy low.
Someone, board on transport.
Guys, where you gotta move our own payload. It's kind of mandatory.
Ejection sequence.
And having 2 melee units guarding it's also very annoying.
target.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
Okay, theirs is reversing.
Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Fire control system unlocked. Stabilizing. Assist.
I swear, it's not even worth attacking Welking when he has this damn front shield up.
Assist.
I'll be the end of you.
Assist.
Someone, board our transport.
Stellaris, sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Enemy down.
Ah, yes. Give the Welking the Pinaka shield. That's gonna go well for us.
Assist. Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Someone, board our transport.
Inferno, about to
Focus on
lay
this
down a
target. Aim me at the
barrage.
console now.
Optical camo drone will soon go off. Fire control system unlocked. Enemy down.
Meet me here. Focus on this target.
Subtap energy low.
Welkin, ready to pick off some stragglers.
Take the console. Push the
Energy
payload.
low. Activating signal console. Energy low. Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Insufficient
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Focus on this target.
insufficient engine output. Weapon not ready.
I'll be the end of you.
Console sync activates in 20 seconds. Fluid armor. Assist.
I'll be the end of you. Stellaris, sneaking up for a
Yep,
backline
and dead.
ambush.
I heard the lock on and said, well, this is the end. Inferno's good if you have, like, opportunities to strike around and be kind of sneaky, but they just can't match the outright, like, assault power that Hurricane has because of the whole shield and multiple targets and all that kind of jazz you can do. But I definitely like both.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
But I definitely die less as Hurricane.
Optical camo drone will soon fire control system unlocked. Enemy down.
Focus on the target.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Assist. Stabilizing. Sword armor offline.
I'll be the end of you.
Unavailable.
I'll be the end.
Enemy down. Sword armor offline. Assist. Insufficient engine.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Gosh dang.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Wait, Panaka killed me? Oh, no, that's Panaka. Huh. I didn't even see Panaka. Oh, because Stellaris was standing on top of me and was really doing all the damage.
Inferno, about to lay down a barrage.
Optical camo drone will fire control system unlocked. Energy low. Energy low.
Boy, look at me! Out of energy.
Sword armor offline. Weapon not ready.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Battle ends in 60 seconds. Weapon not ready. Insufficient engine output. Assist. Battle ends in 30 seconds. Stabilizing. Assist. Advancing payload.
I wish I had picked Hurricane.
Assist.
Focus.
Defeat.
Well, heck. Why would people uninstall?
MVP.
Yeah, I'm not surprised the Welcome got
Something to mess
MVP.
with.
They definitely played well. I didn't even know we had a falcon. There's our angry Stego, who's almost bottom of the leaderboard. And there's me, actually bottom of the leaderboard. Yippee! At least in terms of score. Dang. Our Stellaris got a one of every kill type? And we still managed to lose? Huh. Welp. Everyone gets a kudos except for the angry Stego. Eye of Misra. I think I will for sure rather play Hurricane here.
Aleseness, ready to strike. Hurricane, ready to strike.
No, I do kind of want to try more of Stellaris and see
Lumine,
how good it can be for these type of missions, especially because the whole like stealth aspect that he has, just turn invisible and then grab the grab the thing while no one's looking at you or can't target you or all that kind of nonsense. I feel like it'd be good for general objective based gameplay like this.
Proceeding on board.
Though I do think that from the little bit that I have played with it, it needs much more of like a hit and run kind of tactics to it that makes it to where you get in there, you do a few hits, and then you like pull off so that you can let your energy build back up, because that seems like its biggest weakness to me is its really meager energy reserves.
A key will periodically be generated at one of 3 data terminals. Obtain and upload the keys to launch site before Windrose.
Hurricane, off we go. Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire.
Optical camo drone will fire control system. Objective.
Get over here. Get over here.
To the central launch site.
Attack marked target.
Key generate energy low. Field offline. Weapon not ready. Shield online. Weapon not ready.
Okay. That's weird. I don't know why my shield wasn't working.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Hurricane, coming in to draw enemy fire.
Warning. You are leaving. Enemy down.
Move, game. Damn.
Insufficient engine output.
Oh, point A. Shit. I was trying to go to point C.
Generated at point A. Energy low. Energy low. Obtaining key. Key secured. Delivered to central launch site. Energy low. Shield online. Weapon not ready.
Lumine, locking in to harass enemy defense.
I mean, I'll gladly take the full upload, but y'all sure you don't want to try and, you know, stop me?
At point C in 30 seconds. Shield online. Key generated at point C. Shield online. Energy low.
Eyes on this
Insufficient
target.
engine output. Assist. Warning. Enemy secured key.
Yep, I kind of thought that might happen.
Assist ready. Enemy down. Assist. Key generates at point B in 30 seconds. Energy low. Enemy down. Shield offline. Key generated at point B. Weapon key secured. Provide cover. Assist.
I appear to be stuck.
Enemy down.
Whew!
Victory.
Woohoo! Peak arcade gameplay. See a group of people? Press 3. Win.
MVP.
Hurricane cleanses all strife.
More importantly, see Welking kill it. At least you get a lot more experience than you do for when you do lose when you know go between matches. So you do kind of get on a losing streak in order to D rank, it seems. Just one moment. Gotta tweak some little thing here. There we go. That's what I was trying to find. Right, there we go. Let's see if I got some credit back. So let's go see about painting Stellaris, because I never did get to actually go and do it earlier. Nope, not view. Constructor design. My dumbass hitting the wrong buttons. Let's see. How did I have this? I think I had the body black. Oh. There we go. That was red. I had... I think those were blue, and then this was green. Yeah. Pretty sure that's how I had it anyway. Not that I entirely plan to play Star Wars right now. Though I guess I could. Not exactly the most riveting gameplay to see someone do the same thing over and over again, I suppose. But I like Hurricane. I hate Welking. But only as an enemy. Oh well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just deploy in here with this guy equipped, and then we'll see what mission we get. And if it's one that he seems suitable for, we'll see about using him. How about that? Launch site. Not one I want to use him for. Because he would be very bad at point
Hurricane.
defense.
Ready to strike.
Doesn't have the energy or health for that. Or the AoE.
Tricera. Ready to strike. Lumine. Ready to strike.
Okay, got a Lumi. We got an indecisive Panther. Narukami. Stego, Tricera. So we got tanky boys, light boys, and undecided. But probably.
Pilot proceeding on board.
Apparently they're gonna get Panther. Because I'm pretty sure if the timer runs out and you don't have one actually locked in, you get the one that you had. Sorry, you get the one you had selected, I'm pretty sure.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Consoles along the way can speed up the payload. Make sure to reach the destination before the enemy.
Yep, that is in fact the objective.
Hurricane, off we go.
Objective. Activate signal consoles and guide payload to destination. Fire from front.
What the heck is going on?
Weapon not ready. Console edge activates in 60 seconds. Assist. Fire from left.
Why are they in our bay? Get out of here.
Enemy down. Assist. Assist. Shield offline. Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly. Double kill.
Alright, they got that. I made mistakes. Yes, I did. Ow.
Insufficient engine output.
Well. I didn't think I'd gonna be staying over there long, but I guess I stayed there longer than I should have anyway. Just got put in the timeout corner and couldn't leave.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Activates in 20
Hurricane.
seconds.
Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Optical camera drone will soon go off the fire control system unlocked. Enemy down. Stable activating signal console. Shield offline. Assist. Assist. Assist.
Ah, up there.
Console C activates in 20 seconds. Energy low.
Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Offline. Weapon not ready. Assist. Signal console activated. Assist. Assist. Weapon not ready.
Wow, look at this thing. Sure would be funny if it didn't stay here.
Weapon not ready.
The heck is that sound?
Weapon not ready. Assist.
I mean, they just want to let me sit here and keep moving their thing backwards. I'll gladly do it.
Fire from front.
Fine, I'll go help the team. Wish they would leave their Stego's back open to me.
Enemy down. Assist.
Okay, that's our Sky Raider, the pterodactyl.
Kill.
Okay, slow down.
Victory.
Aw, why do they get to
have
be
your
the
back.
MVP? I was doing things too. Probably because they have the almost 500 points of advance. But it's fine. Mission tokens, yippee. Okay. You know, I didn't even look. Did that rank me up yet? Hey, Plat 5! Let's go! Only 3 more ranks to go? Is that right? 3? I don't remember. Hang on, let me come and check again. Let's see, it was gold, plat. Oh, diamond. Yeah, master and then grandmaster. So yeah, I'm at plat. So if you're just counting the actual archetypes, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I was right, 3. But I guess technically it's more like 9 because of having to go through each of the tiers within the rank and all that. So either way, we're moving on up there. At this point, I guess I may as well call myself a hurricane, man. And then I can make my theme, Here I Am, Rock Me Like a Hurricane. Or whatever that song is actually called, because I'm terrible at remembering songs' names. I would play it, but it's probably copyrighted. Ergo, I'd be in trouble.
Welkin, ready to strike. Lumine, ready to strike.
I don't think I've ever actually tried playing Hurricane on this map.
Stego, ready to strike.
Oh, I guess we're gonna try it now.
Panther, ready to strike.
What is our Kilo Wayno? Gundam Shadow. Airs?
Pilot proceeding on.
What of the two I think it is? Because there is another VTuber that I vaguely know of, and they have a naming scheme kind of like that. I wonder if they're alive. I might check in if I get a second to.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
It'd be pretty cool if they were. Just be like, wow, I was in a game with this guy.
They're key to controlling the facility. Make sure to capture them before the enemy.
Hurricane. Off we go. Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Objective. Seize data nodes and gain control of the facility. Ammo drone will soon go offline. Fire control system unlocked.
I don't think this is a sign I usually spawn on.
Node A activates in 10 seconds. Energy low. Shields online. Node A activates. Energy low.
Get over here.
Oh, there goes my energy. He's so angry at me. See that Narukami over there? Hurricane versus Hurricane. Might be interesting. Thank you, Lumine. Alright, you go capture that.
Node C captured.
Ow. Well, balls. What?
Insufficient.
We literally just captured it.
Eyes on this target. Stigo! Ready to hold down the front line.
Node A captured by enemy. Capturing data node. Node A captured. Weapon not ready.
Eyes on this target.
Shield offline. Unmanned node B captured. Weapon not ready. Weapon not ready.
Apparently backed against a wall.
Node B captured by enemy. Shield offline. Enemy down. Node B captured. Node C captured by enemy. Capturing data node. Node C. Assist.
These are my nodes. You will not have them. What? Who?
Node B captured by enemy. Energy low. Insufficient engine output. Capturing data node. Weapon not ready.
Fuck?
Node B
Where they at?
captured. Weapon not ready.
you deserve.
Get out of here.
Victory!
What the? What do you mean 7.2?
MVP.
There's nothing Lumine can't patch up.
Oh, we just didn't have high, like, score totals, I guess. I was about to say. I'll look up, see if the person who I think it is live. Of course, they could not be live and just be... Okay, yeah. I say, they don't see him live, but don't mean they're not playing, or it could just not even be the same person, but... You know, it is what it is. I'm very curious, though. Plat 3. I know I could play with Plats. Well, now I'm kind of curious who else I'm playing with. Plat 4. I already checked them. Plat 4. Plat 5. Plat 3. Huh. So I was the only... Wait, I'm Plat 5? Oh, right, duh. I ranked up. I was still thinking I was in gold. I'm an idiot. It's fine. None of these conclusions and events are new. Oh, there we go, rotated. Didn't really mean to color the sword the way I did there on the back. So I was trying to be like, I don't know, green and blue mix because of this blade being red. Wait, not green and blue. Green and red. Because this blade's green, that blade's red. So I was trying to turn it like a half and half kind of situation. I don't know. Oh, someone else is playing anyway. Haha.
Tricera. Ready to strike. Stellaris. Ready to strike. Stego.
I can play Sky Raider.
Welkin. Ready to strike. Sky Raider. Ready to strike.
Why not? Actually, you know what? I haven't.
Elite pilot proceeding on.
Shit. Oh well. I started to say I'll play Raven. Ah, Falcon. But. Haha, too late. We've had to unready in order to do that a bit.
Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Obtain keys from 3 data terminals to seize the base's main turret. A key will periodically be generated at one of 3 data terminals. Seize and upload the keys to the turret before your enemy.
No, we can't hear you.
Sky Raider. Off we go. Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Optical
Oh,
cameras
okay.
Objective: secure and upload keys to the base's main turret.
I'm gonna get this Falcon. It's gonna be annoying the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
Also, this Tricera is posted.
Alright, let me see. Yeah, I see him.
Getting quite well broken right now.
Let me see. I'm working on this Tricera. Let me see.
There goes Sky Raider. Maintenance. Turn it on.
Tricera,
Wow.
holding down the front.
Oh my god, he's so low. He's so low. He's so low.
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
Key generated at
Where the fuck is it stuck on? Oh, I see him.
Nah, you're dying, buddy. You're dying. You're dying. You're dying.
Dago, ready to hold down the front
Gosh,
line.
bro. This nigga is so annoying. Where's he at? He's still
I got a welcome
alive?
fucking me.
Where? Where?
I don't know, OBJ. I'm gonna die again.
Ping, ping, ping.
Got you. I got the football.
Ready to pick off some
Oh
stragglers.
my gosh, really, buddy?
I can't sit on OBJ because his welcome keeps fucking me.
How the heck is he turning like that?
Not to mention he's backed by a fucking Stego and a Tricera.
Tricera, holding down the front.
We have a Stego, we have a Stego.
Yikes. Oh my god, I have no energy. I'm getting lit up. We gotta make our way to B.
Red B.
Oh, okay. Damn, I'm late.
Tricera's lit.
Oh my god, that's a welcome.
No, he's one.
Shoot. Boy.
Yo, Tricera just fucking dipped, and he was one shot, so. Welcome to.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I hit my own fucking thing.
Hitting welcome in the back. He has no shield left.
Dago, ready to hold down the front line.
Come on, kill his fucking welcome. Alright.
Hitting the front line.
God damn.
Bro, I just spawned. Calm down. Oh my god.
Tricera's in the cut, man.
I get him.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Really?
Gotta go put the
Bro, what is? Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, Tricera's the one with the fuck. God damn it, welcome's on me.
Oh, he's so low. He's so low. He's so low. No! Oh my
Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Key generated at point C.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
I'm dueling this welcome.
Well,
Elise
Need help, though.
fucking bitch.
Fuck my bow.
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Warning. Enemy secure.
Of course they did. Because apparently these people don't know how to fucking play this objective.
Right.
I mean, I can 1v1 a
Holding down the
Welkin,
front.
but when he has a stego,
Stabilizing.
he's sitting right behind me. Oh my god, we're getting demolished. Yeah, we're dead. We're done. Nobody's on the fucking.
the marked target.
That was horrible.
Defeat.
Oh, really? No one was on the objective and we lost? Shocker, guys.
Delaris on the next one?
Couldn't even sit no we dead.
Sarah will always have your back.
Sarah just sat back and.
Anyway, get away from those guys. Jeez. Trying to expand my repertoire of characters here, I suppose, to be smarter. Launch site.
Tricera. Ready to strike.
I shall now sit on objective and literally never move.
Stellaris. Ready to strike.
Well, not literally, but, you know,
Ready to
practically.
Welkin. Ready to strike.
Why is Sky Raider on this map? I mean, I guess it does have, like, the outside portion open to the air and all that, but the inside, like, the very start of it,
On board.
not gonna be super great for that. Oh well. Maybe they know something I don't.
Injecting Colixium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Escort the payload along the route to the launch site. Activating the consoles along the way can speed up the payload. Make sure to reach the destination before the enemy.
Tricera, off we go.
Fire objective. Activate system consoles and guide payload to destination. Reloading. Console A activated in 20 seconds. Advancing payload. Reloading.
just none of us were sitting on it. Good. Right.
Stellaris, sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Advancing payload. Reloading. Enemy down. Insufficient ammo. Shield offline.
Welkin, ready to pick off some stragglers.
Shield online. Shield offline. Console B activates in 20 seconds. Subtask. Capture console B before the enemy. Assist. Offline.
Elysius, hitting the front line.
Oh my god. I kept accidentally untransforming from turret mode like a boob. Oh, did I get fucking plasma missiled? Yep, I sure did.
Ready for deployment.
Oh well. I think that guy also killed his own Welking though.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Advancing.
Stellaris, sneaking up for a backline ambush. Sneaking up for a backline ambush. Welkin, ready to pick off some stragglers.
Okay, either I'm bad at playing Tricera, or my team's not playing with me, or something, I don't know. Yeah, I also know that I was, you know, fucking like 3 or 4 on 1, so it's obviously not the best of ideas.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
Marked target.
Tricera, holding down the front.
Offline. Fire control system online. Reloading. Advancing payload. Assist. Subtask. Capture console C before the enemy.
Marked target.
Advancing Signal console activated.
Aleseness,
Payload is swiftly
hitting the front
advancing.
line.
Fire from right. Shield online. Reloading. Reloading.
Attack marked target.
Advancing payload. Reloading. Shield online. Assist. Insufficient ammo.
Tanaka, en route to stop their payload. Attack marked target. Let's meet here.
Welkin, ready to pick off some stragglers.
Fluid armor offline.
Attack marked target.
Weapon not ready.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
Weapon not ready. Advancing payload.
Attack marked target.
Okay, we gotta make up our minds what we are doing.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Losing more than likely because now we don't have someone to sit on our payload. Unless we can somehow wipe their team. And,
Enemy
you know,
down.
get a reverse.
Ready.
Yep.
Defeat. Advancing payload.
Boy, you love to see the sore winners.
Tricera will always have your back.
Oh well. Can't win them all. Especially not to this rank. Because it's getting to the point where people finally know what they're doing. People being toxic in a video game? Never. Inconceivable. It could never happen. Also, definitely not worth the time to even engage with them, though, because you know. To the harbor. I don't remember what the harbor's mission type is.
Lumine.
Oh.
Ready to strike.
When in doubt, play Hurricane. It literally works for
Ready to
every
strike.
game mode.
Aleseness. Ready to strike.
As best as I can tell, kudos are kind of just like the good game or like karma system. I don't know if they actually do anything outside of just, you know, give a little thumbs up saying, hey, y'all played good.
Injecting Colixium particles.
But I haven't seen anything mechanical to truly say they have a benefit.
Escort reactor core and upgrade Bunker City's power facilities. Activating the
I don't know. I saw someone talking here the other day, but I kind of came in mid-conversation, but they were trying to say that they thought maybe kudos would make it to where if you had like a bad game where you get like disconnected or left earlier or some sort of thing like that, that it would like help getting your karma restored back up to like where you didn't have like the stain on your account, so to speak. But I have no earthly idea if that's true.
Console A activates in 20 seconds. Shield online. Assist. Enemy down. Activating signal console. Activating
Give me that panther.
shield online. Assist.
Okay. Don't know why they hadn't put their armor back on unless they had already purged it a second time.
Assist. Shield online.
Yeah, Stego, hate to tell you, bud, I can still see you.
Assist.
Ooh, a falcon, gimme. Aw, it got away. Oh well. Alright, you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go sit on the payload.
Advancing payload. Weapon not ready.
Uh-oh.
Shield offline. Shield online.
Lumine! Lumine! Help! Lumine, you didn't help! My health is so low. At least this is bullying me.
Enemy down.
Of course, I also was using the in-game chat, so they probably didn't know. It is kind of hard to see people's health in this.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw.
This is a game of wits. Don't you get it?
I was hoping you'd last longer.
Activating signal console.
Tanaka, you picked a bad place to walk into.
You can't get enough, huh?
Signal console activated. The payload is swiftly advancing. Advancing payload. Enemy down. Advancing
That
payload.
literally didn't even hit me, but okie dokie.
Advancing payload.
This is a game of wits. Don't you get it?
Assist. Shield offline.
So, how you boys doing? Lovely day to be moving objective, isn't it? Nice, cool weather, nice clear day.
Console C activates in 20 seconds. Enemy down. Energy low. Weapon not ready.
Thank you.
Activating signal console. Signal console.
Ow.
Initiating ejection sequence. Enemy down. Ready for
Take the
deployment.
console. Push the payload.
I can't, I'm still spawning back in.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Wow, look at that group of people. What if it didn't exist?
Stabilizing. Advancing payload. Enemy down. Fire from behind.
Lumine, locking in to harass enemy defense. Stego, ready to hold down the front line.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Double kill. Shield online. Stabilizing. Weapon not ready. Weapon not ready.
Me and this Eliseness will just be over here. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? And we're both the fish and also both the old man. I'll never understand why people want to be all like, oh, GG easy. Just take victory and loss gracefully.
Nothing Lumine can't patch up.
Alright. Ay, ay, ay. That Luminous stole all my advance points. Oh wait, no they didn't. I stand corrected. Everything's fine. Not that it was a problem in the first place, but you know, haha hee hee. Platform? Nope. I knew it'd be a long shot, but oh well. It tis what it tis. There you go. Let's see. I kind of want to play some Moshmock at some point, but at the same time, today's objective is to climb as high as possible in Operation Verge, so I suppose I must stick to the plan. But then again, I am a being with free will, so I could go and just do whatever I want. Mwahaha. Evil Finger Pyramid Temple.
Inferno! Ready to strike. Hurricane! Ready to strike.
Sky Fortress. My least favorite game mode.
Welkin! Ready to strike. Aquila! Ready to strike.
I don't suppose that last person wants to go and...
Tricera!
Well,
Ready to strike.
that's not what I was hoping they would do.
Stego! Ready to strike.
I was hoping someone was going to play Panaka.
Proceeding on board.
But, oh well. I'd say, oh well, I could just change mid-match, but best as I can tell, they've taken that feature away from what they had during the beta, so,
Injecting.
tee-hee oopsie,
Pilot sync rate.
we get what we get.
Bridge initiated.
Eliminate all mercenaries in the Sky Fortress. The first squad to 8 kills wins the round. Secure 2 out of 3 rounds of attack to suppress the enemy forces.
Hurricane. Off we go. Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Alright, here's the Inferno. I guess I'll group up with him.
Objective. Neutralize all hostile strikers and swiftly conclude the operation. Enemy down. Shield offline.
You got what you deserve.
Enemy down. Weapon not ready. Energy low. Double kill. Assist.
Woo!
Landing area confirmed.
Hurricane.
Grouping really do just be so important on this map.
Has begun.
Hello, can we like land?
Optical camo drone will signal a fire control system unlocked. Stabilizing.
Oh lord. Help!
Shield online. Enemy down. Shield online.
Aquila, ready to provide aerial cover.
Assist. Shield online. Fluid armor reactivated. Assist.
Luminae! Behind you!
Inferno, about to lay down the barrage.
Shield online.
Hello. There we go. Oh, heck. I want to look at the details. I didn't mean to hit next.
Cleanses all strife.
Oh, wait. I didn't pass it yet. Haha, just kidding. Kudos to all. Oh. I didn't die during that? I could have sworn I did. Huh. Okay, guess not. Oh well. I won't complain about playing better than I thought I did. Okay. When do these reset? It's like it was like a day and some odd yesterday. 17 hours, and then these will reset. So 17 hours, that's gonna be... What time is it now? It is 1 p.m. Oh shoot, it's 1 p.m. I actually have another obligation to do a different stream at 2 o'clock. So, crud. Dang, we're just right getting in the middle of a real good swing of things too. Crud. I guess it's a good thing I checked the time. I did not realize it was this late. I guess I started later than I realized, because I've only been live for 2 hours. Is that time right? Yeah, it's 1:01. Huh. Okay. Well, tell you what. We'll do one more match, and then I'm gonna have to take a small break to go and get some lunch, and then coming back and get things situated to start in the other stream. In which case, I would now be playing Helldivers 2 with a friend of mine, Mr. Odd Twin. If you, well, not Mr. He goes by Odd Twin. Can't be going and spreading falsified information about people's names, now can I? Observatory Island.
Narukami, ready to strike. Panther, ready to strike. Sky Raider, ready to strike.
Yeah, we'll keep Hurricane.
Hurricane, ready to strike. Stellaris, ready to strike.
Looks like we're gonna need the defense on this team. Because we got Sky Raider and Narukami gonna be off by themselves. Stellaris is gonna be, doing Stellaris things, kind of sneaking about. So the only people up in the front line are gonna be, well, I guess in a way Panther kind of plays a bit like Stellaris too, in the sense of you're better off like sneaking in behind someone if you can. So it's gonna be Aleseness, me, and maybe Panther up on the front main lines trying to soak up all the damage, while everyone else is off trying to sort of play sneaky peeky. Ought to be interesting, I suppose.
Pilot proceed. Injecting coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable. Mind bridge initiated.
Diffuse all Corite extractors deployed by Thea's Vanguard. They will release Corite haze if not deactivated in time. Stop them before it's too late.
Hurricane. Off we go. Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Objective. Dismantle Corite extractors to prevent Corite pulse storm. Stabilizing. Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Energy low. Corite extractor deployed.
Ow, you cheeky bastard.
Weapon not
Uh-oh. I got stuck in a hole, couldn't get out. Doo-da, doo-da.
initiating ejection sequence.
But good to know I can, in fact, melt Welking Box if really need be.
First kill.
That was the first kill? Dang, feels bad.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Corite extractor deployed.
Nice try.
Sneaking out for a backline ambush.
Insufficient.
Panther, diving into ambush.
Corite extractor deploys in 10 seconds. Corite extractor deployed. Corite extractor deployed. Enemy down.
Revenge! Alright, where's the next extractor?
Energy low. Weapon not ready.
Okay.
Sky Raider here. The sky is ours.
I can't fight the entire enemy team!
Moving in to provide cover. Initiating ejection
I mean, I kind of can, but it's not gonna end well, as we can see.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment. Corite extractor deployed. Corite extractor deployed.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Optical camo drone will soon go offline. Fire control system unlocked. Corite extractor dismantled by enemy.
Ow, fuck me.
Offline. Shield online. Shield online. Dismantling Corite extractor. Shield offline. Weapon not ready. Energy low. Shield offline. Weapon not ready.
They don't know I'm here.
Corite extractor deployed in 10 seconds.
I think they actually didn't know I was there. I was kind of being sarcastic about that when I said it.
Corite extractor deployed. Weapon not ready. Corite extractor
Oh my lord.
initiating ejection sequence.
Yeah, I definitely like Hurricane. Especially in, like, settings where you know the enemies are going to be grouped up.
Ready for deployment.
But I'm also just a real big fan of things that use, like, beam weaponry. Because back during the beta, I also really used Falcon a lot. But, wow, we are getting demolished this match. Anyway,
Moving in.
let's say back during the beta, I played almost exclusively Falcon, matter of factly.
Assist.
And to that point, me trying to play Sky Raider now is actually a lot harder because I try to fly it the same way that I fly Falcon, and believe it or not, that doesn't go well for me.
Assist. Corite extractor dismantled.
Okay, we finally got another one. Now we have to stay here while the large one gets deployed, and if they get it, they'll win.
Sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Holy.
Corite extractor deployed in 10 seconds. Insufficient engine output.
Oh my lord.
Corite extractor deployed.
Normally, Hurricane is a lot better to play, but whenever you're kind of the only target, it takes away a lot of what makes him work well. Because what I like about Hurricane is that, yep, they got the extractor. Anyway, what I like about Hurricane is that, for one, you have your main cannon on your arm, and you can charge it up to where, in a way that it does real good, like, burst AoE damage. And because it does...
Vulcan ain't something to mess with.
Anyway. You can charge it up, you can do good burst damage, especially if you have, like, an annoying Narukami that you can see sniping you, but you can't get enough range to actually lock onto it. You can free aim it, and it usually has enough distance to go and hit them, and then it does the AoE, so it'll knock out their drones along with it, and that kind of stuff. And then you get a group of people in there, you can use your number 3 for your scatter shot launcher. That's probably not what it's, your split emitter, I think is what it's called. and it's really good for clearing out groups of enemies like that. Also, for that same reason, it's really good at Moshmok, in my personal opinion. And I just enjoy being able to sort of sit there and drop my shield on top of the objective and, you know, hold up the shield, and it lets me have a little bit better ways of dealing with Welking because it's one of the characters that does have a shield. I don't have a good follow-up for it, really, because Welking is just my personal nemesis. I am very bad at fighting it, just because it annoys me and is overwhelming, but anywho. Yeah, I'm not. I've seen what people are talking about as far as like I've seen the conversations that people are having, but I haven't actually went and played on the Moshmok missions myself to actually experience it. Now, I do know that, like, you know, you go over here to logistics and you go into the matrix selection, and you can come down here and you can buy these extraction beacons, you can buy cargo rockets and all that. But that uses the in-game currency, and so I'm kind of confused about what they mean on that portion. Now, if there might be something that uses Corite, which is the premium currency that I haven't seen, but I'm not really understanding the full issue people are having with it. Because I can understand, like, some of the, quote, pay-to-win stuff that they're talking about if there was, like, seemingly more, like, it's like, this stuff you can buy with your own money, and it's just cosmetic stuff. This is cosmetic stuff. This is just where you can buy the actual Corite exchange material in general. Now, I do understand, like, here within the marketplace, you can buy stuff using it to, you know, have your gear that you take into Moshmok that you can then go to do the whole extraction mission setup with. But at the same time, there's also, like, the whole gear categories that they've done. Let's see, Operation Storm. This here. So you got normal, hard, and extreme. And they each have their own categories over in here. So this one's under 2,000 combat readiness. This and extreme has no limit, and hard has 6,000 apparently. So I don't know. I don't necessarily like all the changes they've made to Moshmok because of the fact that what you take in there has a chance to drop now, whereas before it was that you could go in there, you could earn some mods that you could then use within it, and it would let you have potential to find more mods and this, that, and the other. And I actually like that you could use mods in the 6v6 and the 3v3 mode, but I can definitely understand balance-wise why they're taking that out. I'd like to see them add in a section in the future that would let people use their mods within the 6v6 and the 3v3s, just to, like, add another layer of gameplay to it. Because to me, the way I looked at it before was, okay, you can go and play Moshmok, and then you can earn yourself some mods and stuff in the PvE setting. You can get used to a little bit of combat within the PvP of it because when you run into other players. And then while you're filling out your striker and all that, then you can tune it up to get it how you like it, and you can take it in, and you can do the PvP. But that's just how my brain works, because I have a very strong preference towards PvE content. Yeah. So, like I say, it's going to be different for everyone on whether or not they feel like it's pay to win, and I haven't messed around with Moshmok on full release, so there is a decent chance that there is something that I'm not seeing yet, or haven't gotten a grasp or understanding of, or some sort of thing like that. But with what I know about it before, and what I know about it now, I'm not worried at this exact moment, I guess would be the way to put it. Like, I'm not worried that it's gonna become a pay-to-win like game as a whole, because anything you're buying doesn't even matter for this Operation Verge mode. So at the end of the day, the game in its sort of core element is gonna remain a hero shooter mech game where it's 6v6 and you're, you know, fighting stuff. And then even more so in Ace Arena because it's 3v3. Which I also still haven't played yet. But the point being, only way I see it becoming much of an issue is if people are trying to make Mashmok something bigger than what it currently seems to be to me. Because to me, they've actually made it a smaller deal by making it to where mods don't work in the 6v6 and the 3v3 mode. But that's just my personal take on it. Everyone's welcome to make their own opinions on it, of course, and I'm definitely no expert. But you asked, and that's more or less my thoughts. Though, I do think it is a little bit odd with the way that, like, most things are consumable now. Like, so, you know, come on here, and I add these two things in here, right? So, now, if I go in there and I die, I don't know if I'm guaranteed to lose these. I haven't gotten into that part of it enough to know. But I know that if I pick up a different weapon, these don't retain as, like, a default thing I could have. So, you get to this point where you're like, okay, well, what do I want to bring in with me? You know, like, you know, here I'm adding these cargo rocket beacons. I don't know if I can drop those. Like, I haven't figured out if there is a, like, to what limits everything is up for drop and, you know, sort of free access if people knock you, which it might be listed in these modes. Alright, executed mercenary mod drop rate. Or this says executed. Summoning beacon uses, key drops. Apply crit drops. Huh. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So here, if you execute another player, they're guaranteed to drop a mod. At least one mod, I think is how they said it during the live stream, if I remember correctly. Oh. Interesting. It adjusts the enemy AI difficulty in the various mission types. I had assumed that it was just gonna be, like, they existed and they were always on the same difficulty type. I thought, like, the extreme and hard thing was just gonna be more of, like, a, you know, what players you're gonna be running into. I hadn't thought about that part of it yet. Terminate mission upon execution. Well, that's a thing for all of them, so it don't even matter. Oh, this is free for all, and there's co-op now. Are these any different? Ah. Well, what's the summoning beacon use? So I guess if it's a free-for-all, you're going in solo, and then you can only summon 3 things? Is that what it's trying to say? Versus if you go in co-op mode, you can summon an unlimited amount? Huh. Not really sure what that means. I'll have to look at that sometime, figure it out. to circle back around to a point you asked about earlier with the whole Falcon situation thing. So, kind of a funny story. So, back during the beta, I ran into this guy after I ended the stream one time named Joey Zero, and it was one of the deals. I had like a small handful of viewers left over as I was going to end stream. And I finally figured out how to do raiding, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna raid this guy, and he's a Falcon main, and he and I are working towards trying to get a collaboration going. And before the game's full release, I would have called myself a Falcon main as well, but seeing as how that's his shtick, I'm like, well, I do enjoy Falcon, but I also have a lot of other guys that I like to play and sort of need to branch out with anyway. I say as I now continue to only mostly play Hurricane. Don't worry about that part. But anyway, so yeah, the reason I've veered off is because I'm planning to try and play with people who have, people who have dedicated mains. I'm like, okay, well, if they're gonna main that character, then I can look at characters who aren't being mained, who I also like, and try and figure out, like, who I might use as like a main, a secondary, or an off main, or however you want to call that, for whenever I do play with other people. So, yeah. I don't know, tiny story time over. Let's see. It's 124. Alright, well, I guess unfortunately that's going to be where I'm going to have to call it for right now. I need to do a little bit of prep before I go and start up stream here again for playing some Helldivers, namely Consume Food. So, I will be ending it here, and I will be back directly. So, plan to start around 2 o'clock CST, if you have any interest in joining us for all of that. I'm not entirely sure what we're even going to be up to, because Odd Man has sort of recently started the game. I don't know what level he's at, or what factions we're even going to be trying to fight with, or whatever, but he's like, hey, you want to stream this on Sunday? I'm like, sure, works for me. And so, yeah, now here we are. We're going to do it. Alright, without further ado, I bid you all farewell for the 5th time. Adios. Sayonara, farewell, and goodbye.